Welcome back to Southeast Sport Gaming. We're here with another battle report. Returning to the channel is Nick. Welcome back, dude. Bring his Beast of Claws. Beast of Claws?
Yes.
It's like Blades of Khorne and Beastclaw Raiders. Beastclaw Raiders versus my new Blades of Khorne with the... I'm using the Goretide today. Yes.
Lots of mortals, no demon in sight.
No demon in sight.
Yeah.
And I've got the Skull Altar, I've got the Wrath Axe Judgment, I've got all the Judgment painted, but I'm using the Wrath Axe today. I've just got to thank, I'm not going to give his last name just in case, but Patrick for donating to the channel. He helped me get all the new stuff for Khorne, including a new Slaughter Priest, but I haven't made him or painted him yet.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for donating to the channel for me to be able to get this so I can showcase it to you guys. It's awesome. So yes, we're doing 2,000 points, Blades of Khorne, Beastclaw Raiders. I'm back with the Beastclaw Raider lists. If you'd like to, like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon, just because it will help us out. And if we do have a donate link down below, but I mean you don't have to, just if you can, if you want to. So we'll be back with the Beastclaw Raider list in a sec. And here we have 2,000 points of Beastclaw Raiders. Nick, take it away. What are we looking at?
So, Frostlord on Stonehorn, guy in the middle. You know, you're familiar with
Otto.
He has the Everwinter's Master command trait and Ethereal Amulet, because why wouldn't you?
Yes.
Then a unit of 4 Mournfang, because cavalry.
Yep.
And battle line.
Yep.
Unit of 6 Icefall Yetis. I love these guys. I think
I do too, actually.
They're just so like crazy. They they kind of complete the sort of craziness of it.
I do like them.
Then we've got some younglings, shall we say, some newbies to the group.
Yeah.
6 ogres. Using them with the twin blades.
Yep.
So re-rolling ones. It's just a unit of 6 of those. And then they've got 6 frost sabers on the flank there. Trying a big group out, possibly clutch with some objectives, or you know, charge some reavers and
of course, of course,
spit on them. Yeah. Then finally, 2 beast stone riders.
Nice.
Sorry, Stonehorn beast riders. They will have the vulture and obviously the crossbow. 1980 points. Nothing else. No battalions. No nothing. My battle line for the 2,000 point game is the guys.
Oh, yeah, of course they are. I mean, also the Yetis. Oh no, they're Thundertusk.
Yeah, these are only if the Icebrow Hunter.
Gotcha. Okay. So you got the Ethereal Armor, unrendable save.
Yep.
What's his command trait again? Sorry.
Everwinter's Mist.
Perfect. Reroll.
So re-rolling that, sort of
Nice.
generic army value.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot of speed, a lot of painful shenanigans going on.
Switched out my list at the last moment. Was going to go for a big stompy list.
We kind of still are big. Well, I mean, what Beastclaw list isn't big stompy?
So the list I really want to try on a smaller game as well is like 3 Stonehorn Beast Riders.
And that's it.
And like have wolves.
Okay, fair.
Because like I think when you write an army list, you can't just go for like ham on something. You need to think about objectives, or you need to think about deployment as well, and
that
drops.
makes sense. Your wolves, are they a big unit of 6?
Yes, they are.
That's cool. Okay, nice. Objective holders and takers.
Yes.
I think, is that everything for your lovely
That is
Beastclaw
everything.
list?
The banner they have is, I think, the same one that. So there's like 3 different banners. There's like the Lookout Sir, which is wounds or mortal wounds from a missile.
Okay.
Which I don't have because you didn't get it. Tribal is the same as what the Mournfang Riders have. It's basically if a guy flees on a 6.
Okay.
Another one flees.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the great beast skull.
Right.
And then the tribal banner is reroll battle shocks of a 6.
Nice.
But I'm going for the if you flee, one flees.
Nice.
Because it's like sort of a generic thing you got from this
Yeah,
guy.
sweet. They've got the Gargant Hackers guys, by the way, as you can see, the big 2-handed weapons. What are your ogres armed with?
They are armed with twin.
Nice. So rerolling ones.
Blades. Yeah, rerolling ones. Sort of. I think it's the better one to go for.
I think so too.
Getting your attacks through.
Yeah, I think so. Because you hit on force, don't you?
Yeah, and it's the same with the Iron Fists.
Yeah.
For the cavalry, like if there's like a minus to a save, you won't get anything. There's no mortal wounds dishing back. The same with the smaller version of the Iron Fist as well.
That's fair.
Just doesn't feel.
No,
you need to put out damage and not be defensive.
Yeah.
It's not really a defensive army.
No, it's not. So I think we'll be back with some Blades of Khorne, and the more specifically, the Goretide. And here we have 2,000 points of Blades of Khorne, but more specifically, the Goretide. So I think we'll start there. Everything you see here is immortal. It doesn't have to be, but they benefit the most. So, the Goretide, their abilities are, they have Tireless Conquerors, so I can reroll wound rolls of 1 for attacks made by melee weapons by friendly Goretide mortal units wholly within 12 of an objective marker. They have a command ability that all their heroes know called Ever Onwards, so you can use this command ability before you make a run roll for one friendly Blood Reaver or Blood Warrior unit wholly within 16 of a friendly model with the command ability. And if you do so, that run roll is a 6. In addition, you can still run and charge later in the turn. So my commander had to take Hugh the Foe, add 1 damage to his weapon. It's a bit meh, but it is what it is. And my artifact power is the Thronebreaker's Talk, which my Mighty Lord of Khorne does have, which is basically an ethereal amulet, so ignore modifiers, positive and negative, when making save rolls for this model. So that's the Goretide. So we'll go through. It's going to take a little bit longer because I'm going to try and go through some of the changes that happened. Right, so we'll start with my general. As I said, he has Hugh the Foe as his command trait, which is a +1 damage to his weapon. And he also has the Thronebreaker's Talk, which is the Goretide specific artifact, which is ignore save modifiers, positive or negative. So starting with the Mighty Lord of Khorne, looking through, not much has changed apart from he's got a different ability now. So his new command ability is I can pick a friendly model with this command ability until the end of that phase. You can reroll charge rolls for friendly Khorne mortals wholly within 16 of him, instead of picking 3 units and rolling 3 dice and choosing the 2 highest. It's now just a blanket reroll charge for everyone wholly within 16 that's mortal. Next we'll go through the Blood Secretor, because I think he's changed quite a lot. He no longer has to stand still for his banner to take effect, so you can run around. He does not have the Ignore Battle Shock anymore. What he does have is the Loathsome Sorcery, so reroll successful cast rolls. I think it's still within 16. Well, it used to be 18, I think it's 16 now. Bear with me a second. Yes, and the Rage of Khorne, the +1 attack, is now for more Khorne units wholly within 16, not just within 18. But he can move, so that's awesome. Next, we've got the Skull Grinder, who gained an extra attack, and also he lost his buff when he kills a hero, but now he's got the Fiery Anvil. So at the end of the combat phase, you can pick an enemy hero or monster within 2 and roll a dice. On a 2+, they suffer D3 mortal wounds, which is quite nice. And he has the Favoured by Khorne, so he gives a +1 bravery to Khorne mortal units wholly within 12 of him. So he's got a bit of a nice little bravery buff there, because we don't ignore Battle Shock anymore with the Secretor. Next, we've got the, we've got the Bloodstokers. So they're pretty much the same, apart from now, their Whip to Fury ability is not reroll 1s to wound, it's just rerolls to wound on a unit. And they still get +3 to their run and their charge rolls. So quite tasty, and I've got 2 of them in this list. They're just behind the Blood Reavers there. Next we've got, have we got any other heroes? The Slaughter Priest, of course. So Slaughter Priests no longer get +1 to their prez if they slay an enemy model, but that's okay because we've got a Skull Altar for rerolls. He's still got Blood Fuel, Blood Boil, and the one that makes them move, which is slightly different now. You move the models equal to the number on the dice you roll to cast the prayer for the one that moves an enemy towards you. So that's the heroes. Oh, and his other prayer I've taken is the Killing Frenzy prayer. So +1 to hit on a 4+. On a 1 I take a mortal wound. I've taken a Judgment, which is the Wrath Axe, which is a lovely little thing. So Judgments are a new thing that Khorne can do. And what they do, let me just tell you a brief kind of jam about what Judgments do. So a priest can cast 1 Judgment if you've paid points for it per turn. So a priest can't cast multiple Judgments, just 1. The casting value of a Judgment is depending on the Judgment itself, and you roll 1 dice. So for instance, the Wrath Axe, I can, at the start of my hero phase, roll dice, and my priest on a 5+ can summon the Wrath Axe into being. When it's set up wholly within 8 of the Khorne priest, and when it's set up I can make a move with it, and it moves 8 and can fly. Next, it has Hatred's Edge, so any model it moves over on its move, on a 2+ suffers D3 mortal wounds. And then I pick an enemy, is it model or unit? Let me have a look. Then I pick one enemy unit within 3 at the end of its move, and on a 2+ they suffer D6 mortal wounds, and it can be a unit that it's already moved across that turn. And it's also got Reality Cleaved, so subtract 1 from hit rolls made by units within 3 of the model. This ability has no effect on Khorne units, so it has a -1 to hit aura near it as well.
Right.
Pretty tasty. Pretty good. 60 points. Kind of worth it. So, moving on to the battle line, I've got 4 squads of 10 Reavers, which haven't changed too much. They're just now, their fanatical devotion is they have to be within 16 of a totem. I don't think it's wholly within. Doesn't really make sense if it was wholly within. Let me have a little look. With it, oh yeah, well this unit is wholly within 16 of any Khorne totems. Okay, that's fine. And that's the same aura, same size aura as the Bloodsecrator anyway. So that's fine. They haven't changed. They've got Reaver Blades, the rerolling ones to hit. Next we've got Blood Warriors, 5 Blood Warriors with the Gore Fists and Gore Axe. The Gore Fist has changed slightly. So now if I roll an unmodified save roll of 6, they instantly do a mortal wound back instead of having to roll another dice for a 6 and fish for a 6. I've got 10 Blood Warriors with Gore Axes and a Gore Glaive. Again, not much has changed with them. I've taken Garrick's Reavers because I thought, why not? It's a Goretide warband, let's do that. Next, I've got 5 Wrathmongers who have changed quite considerably. They're not as gross as they were before, but they're still very nice. So they still get +1 to hit when they make a charge. Their Blood Fury has changed though. So if a model in this unit is slain, before it is removed from play, roll a dice for each enemy unit within 1 of that model. Add 1 to the dice roll if 2 or more models from that enemy unit are within 1 of the slain model. On a 1, nothing happens. 2 to 5, they suffer a mortal wound. And on a 6, they suffer D3 mortal wounds after the attack's been resolved. So you don't attack yourself anymore, you just might suffer mortal wounds. And not that many. So they have taken a bit of a hit, but that's okay. Their Crimson Haze still adds 1 to the attack's characteristics. Now it's of only Khorne units, while they are wholly within 8 of any units with this ability, and it has no effect on the Wrathmongers themselves. So it still gives a bubble of +1 attack, but it is only to Khorne units now, which is quite tasty. So then next, moving along, we've got the Mighty Skull Crushers, who I think are actually kind of, they're still expensive. They're 160 points for 3, or is it 180? I can't remember. But they now have 3 attacks with their glaives, so they've got +1 attack on their glaives. And they also have a better charge ability, which is, let me get the correct wording for you guys. Let's have a little look. 2 seconds. So, after a model in this unit makes a charge move, you can pick 1 enemy unit within 1 of the model and roll a dice. On 2+, they suffer a mortal wound. If this unit has more than 1 model, roll to determine if mortal wounds are afflicted for each model after each model completes its charge move, but do not allocate the mortal wounds until after all the models in the unit have moved. If this unit has 6 or more models, when it makes a charge move, the ability is changed to D3 instead of just 1 mortal wound, so it's quite a nice charge. And, oh, actually that's the thing, for the Blood Warriors and the Skull Crushers now, their banner isn't, they don't have to slay a model to get the +2 bravery, they just have +2 bravery. So they've streamlined that by the look of it. Oh, +1 for the Blood Warriors, not +2, just FYI. And then I've got some 5 Chaos Knights with the Mark of Khorne, because I wanted all mortals, and I forgot that they were on square bases this morning, so I frantically changed them to the correct circular bases, but haven't had time to base them. But I've got the 5 Chaos Knights in the back there, just to add another little bit of punch to the army. So we'll be back after we've set up for Scorched Earth. This is going to be a clash of blood and blade, and it's going to be messy. And here we are deployed for Scorched Earth. So you all know Scorched Earth, there's 6 objectives, 3 in each territory, and we can burn the enemies starting from battle round 2 for D3 victory points, but as long as we hold them, we gather the points. So we'll go over deployment to Nick. Let's run us through from my left.
Wolves on the flank.
They're the, what are they actually called?
They are Frost Sabers, but they're because of the Frost Wolves.
Yeah.
I hate the model of Frost
Cool.
Sabers. Mournfang, Then we have Otto in the middle here because I don't know where he wants to go, but
Nice.
he'll just fling himself somewhere.
Yep, understand.
The ogres to claim this objective and dance around this rock.
How ritualistic.
The Stonehorns on the flank here. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I think maybe some pecking is in order.
Fair enough.
And then Yetis on this objective and will run and jump and throw themselves at people.
Absolutely. So over my deployment, I've bunched up. So I've got 5 Chaos Knights here, just kind of claiming that objective. Then I've got the Blood Warriors. Then I've got a whole horde of Blood Reavers with the Bloodscrater, one of the Bloodstokers. Next, we've got our Bloodstoker, Mighty Lord Khorne, Skullgrinder, Wrathmongers, more Blood Warriors with the Gorax and Gorefist. And then on this flank, just claiming this objective, it is the mighty Skull Crushers. So, the amount of drops I had, it was probably like 20 or something. I finished deploying... No, you finished deploying first. Who's going first?
I have one question, which is what's the range of your prayers?
16.
So, and you do them in the hero phase, don't you? So you're not going to be in range first turn. So I think I'll let you take the first turn.
Nice. So we'll be back with Khorne, hero phase, turn 1. So at the start of the hero phase, I'm going to try and pray for a judgment. So the Wrath Axe happens on a 5+. Yeah.
Rolling.
Yes, it happens.
Ding!
So I set it up wholly within 8.
Wholly within 8.
I'm not prepared at all. Whoop. Which will go straight there. And then it gets to immediately make a move. And it has fly, which is 8 inches.
That's fair. But so if it's within 3 inches, you get to...
At the end of its move, yeah.
Yeah. But anything it flies over as well is pretty damage. So it's like a double damage effect if you fly.
I'd say so. Next, I'm going to pray for Killing Frenzy.
Do I get to control... Is it like an endless spell?
No, I get it. Happens for me every turn.
Okay.
But it could disappear at the end of the round.
Okay, that's cool.
So we'll try and pray for Killing Frenzy on a 4. I get to re-roll because I'm wholly within 8 of the Skull Altar, and it's a 1, patented 1 for my Slaughter Priests.
Please be another 1.
I take, it's changed, a Mortal Wound.
Oh.
Only
So
his
4?
innate spells, 5. His innate spells are the ones that give
It starts
him,
with 6 wounds?
Yeah,
That's
the innate spells are the ones that give him the D3 Mortal Wounds. So he takes a Mortal Wound for his trouble, and he's not going to try Blood Bowl because nothing's in range.
So the innate spells, you say, cause extra wounds?
Yes, but it's irrelevant right now.
Okay.
So then I think we'll be back with movement. At the start of the movement phase, the Bloodstoker is going to whip these Blood Warriors into fury, because
One's
wholly
in
with an
front.
8.
Yep.
And this guy's going to whip these Blood Reavers into fury. So the front 2 have +3 to the
You're
run
already
charge.
whipping Blood Reavers, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Whipping the Reavers.
Just ones at the front. Get it, flinging them forward.
Yep, and then so that's at the start of the movement phase, so we'll be back at the end of it. So at the end of the movement phase, everything's just kind of shuffled, apart from I've tried to push my screen far forward, which is the Reavers and the Blood Warriors over here, just to kind of absorb, hopefully, a charge. Now, because, just to note, because they're within 3 of this, they are -1 to hit currently, but, I mean, the Reavers, they're there to die. Not too worried. And then over here, they've kind of just shuffled to hold the objectives. I've got
Formed
no
nice
shooting.
patterns.
Yeah, I've got no shooting. I've got no charges because nothing in range, so we'll be back with Beastclaw Raiders hero phase, I think.
Which we'll just quickly roll up the Everwinter's Blessing.
Are you doing now?
Yeah, I'll just roll it quickly
Okay,
now.
fair enough.
So Beastclaw Raiders, turn 1, Everwinter's Blessing, is a 4, which is the extra movement.
Yep.
Which is what I always seem to...
You can reroll if you want.
So if I charge in, then I get charged. I'm going to get swamped at some point anyway. So I guess we just go for it?
Keep the move?
Yeah, I'll keep it, because I don't... I'm going to get swamped anyway.
Yep.
So...
That's fair.
Yeah.
So we'll be back with...
After the movement and
No,
then we'll...
what about your command point? You gonna spend it?
I will... Yeah, I'll spend it, yeah.
And that's from Otto.
Yeah.
Going-
So I've got to do... Everything in the Beastclaw Raider army has got to move 6. Sorry, move 3.
Yeah. Nudge everything forward, then we'll be do movement straight
Yeah.
after. And are you spending your command point, did you say?
Yeah, spending it.
Okay, cool. Alright. For the movement phase, Nick, walk us through what we've done.
Run them up.
Mm-hmm.
So they're ready for a charge.
Yetis have just shuffled.
Yeah, the ogres have just shuffled. These guys have run up to face some combat.
The
Wolves are
what they
just-
called Monfang
Yeah,
run up. They're
Monfang.
going to look for about a 7 or 8 inch charge onto the Blood Reavers and Warriors.
From home, so.
Cool. And then what about the
Wolves
wolves?
have just stayed there. They're just support.
Claiming the objective.
Holding,
yeah, that's
looking
fair.
at the objective. I think it's
So we'll go on some shooting.
Got 2 vultures to throw. I think I'll throw them at your Blood Secretor, which is your...
The Bannerman?
Yeah, Bannerman.
Okay, I'll pick the Reaver unit.
Yep, so on a 4+.
So yeah, Blood Secretor takes a wound.
And then the other crew... No.
The Reavers take, so I will take this guy off.
Yep.
And the Blood Secretor takes wound. What about his pistol?
Yeah.
12-inch range?
Yeah, I suppose I could. I don't think there's any...
You're in range of the Blood Warriors or Reavers, basically.
Let's shoot the Warriors.
Cool.
On a 4+. Nope.
Misses. Never mind. So we'll come back with the charge phase.
Yep.
Stonehorn Beast Riders looking for a charge. Let's roll it and see what you get.
Nope.
No, re-roll because of the... Is it called Bellowing Voice?
Yeah.
A 7 will not make it in. The next... Oh, Beast Rider. Probably looking for roughly the same.
Yeah.
6 won't... Well, might make it into them, but...
Should I just take it? Should I just take the 6?
Well, let's measure it. Let's check it out, eh? That does get them into the Reavers.
I've done this before, guys, where I've re-rolled a charge and failed. So I think I'm going to take it.
You take it?
I'll take the 6.
If you, where's the widget? Oh yeah, it's definitely within half an inch. Yep, so you can get into the Reavers. So crash, and then I just suffer D6 more wounds, I believe.
I don't know why.
Which one was it? It was a 2 or a 1, right?
I dropped the 1.
Let's say it was a 2.
Right.
So 2 mortal wounds.
Or I didn't roll it again.
No, it's fine. 2 mortal wounds. So I'll take these 2 off. Smack, smack.
The problem with holding 2 dice in your hand is that you want to re-roll both of them. And this charge as well.
And the Mournfang attempting a charge, getting a 3.
Not charging.
Not charging, and they're out of range.
Range for...
Yes, okay, so we've just got this combat, so we'll do some pile-ins and grab some dice. I think those Reavers are not long for this world. Or are they? Stonehorn Beast Rider, let's do this.
Punches and kicks. 4s.
Okay, 2 hits.
Not great.
2 wounds.
Still loads.
No rend on these ones, are there?
No.
So 6 up save. 2 drop.
2 splat.
So 2 in damage in the pool.
6.
Stonehorn Horns.
Yeah.
4s to hit. Nice.
So 4 hits.
3s to annihilate. 3, 6, 9, that is the rest of the unit. 1 blood tithe point and the Reavers go smush. At the end of the turn, these blood Reavers lost 1, sorry. So on a 6, 1 will flee because they're bravery 6 with their banner. No, they're absolutely fine on a 3 because this guy does not provide immunity to battle shock anymore. So we're going to roll for priority and I win ties, I think. Okay, well I'm taking it.
Yep.
I needed that dude. Otherwise, those 2 were just about to decimate my entire army.
Maybe.
So we're back with the hero phase for Khorne, turn 2. While I'm remembering I need to roll a dice and on a 5+, this disappears. No, it stays on a 5+. It stays! So at the start of my movement phase I get to move it and do some damage.
5s and 6s rolls
Oh
out
yes.
of the way now.
Yeah, true. Wrath of Khorne! So on a 2+, it's moved across at the start of the hero phase. Yep, you suffer 1 mortal wound.
Awesome. Down to 11.
Woo! Next, so...
That was this one, yeah?
Yeah, just 1 mortal wound. Next prayers, I'm going to try and put Killing Frenzy on a unit. Yes. Blood Warriors are now +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 2s.
Great.
Reroll 1s.
Great.
Next, I'm going to try and Blood Boil. Nope, re-roll it because of the
Get
altar.
another 1, sir.
Nope, that
Damn it.
happens. D6 more wounds onto this Stonehorn. For 5, half to 3.
Yep, so
It's 4
down
more wounds
to
total
on
that.
down to
Stonehorn.
8. Which will bracket him.
Then anything else in my hero phase? Nope, because I don't have to plant that anymore. His ability is not in the thingy. So yeah, I'll be back at the end of movement. Oh, at the start of the movement phase, he's going to whip the Blood Warriors.
Yep.
And this guy is going to whip the...
Can you whip the Juggernauts?
I can, but they're not wholly within 8. So I'm going to whip the Blood Warriors.
That's fair. A little unit of 5 there.
Yep.
We'll be back after movement.
Cool. Right, so basically in my movement phase, I am going to spend a command point from my Mighty Lord of Khorne to do Ever Onwards. Oh no, it doesn't work. No, ignore me completely. Only works on Blood Reavers and Warriors. I was going to try and buff them to run the charge, but I cannot do that.
Nice try.
So that's fine. Yes, I almost cheated, but I caught it.
Caught it.
We're good. So I'll continue with movement. Everything has barreled forwards. Everything that needed to run, so the back line ran, the front didn't because they want to charge. Moving over, the Blood's Creator ran, Slaughter Priest is up on his Skull Altar. Everyone moved forward. Blood Warriors with all the buffs are ready to charge, same with the Chaos Knights. So, I think we're going to... Oh, by the way, at the end of the turn, we both scored 3 points.
We did.
Just because we forgot that.
Round 1, anyway.
Yes, so we'll start with the charge phase. We'll start over here.
Yarp.
Getting a 6, I don't think that's going to... Oh, I did want to pop a command ability for him. I can't remember what it's called. 2 seconds, guys. Right, so I was meant to do this at the start of the charge phase, but it's alright. He's going to pop Gorelord. So all Khorne mortals wholly within 16 get to reroll their charges.
Wholly within 16?
Yep.
Nice.
So I'm going to reroll that charge because 6 won't make it. Getting an 11, that should probably do it.
Nice.
Let's see where 11... We'll show you where they end up, then do some charge rolls for the damage.
There's a red line and it's coming for me.
So, the new charge, we'll roll dice for each model that made it within an inch. And on 2+, you suffer a mortal wound, but because I've got 6 models in unit, it's D3.
Nice.
So that's going to be... So that one didn't. So 3D3 mortal wounds. 3, 6, 9 mortal wounds.
Well, I guess I'll just take this guy off.
Yeah, makes sense.
And put 3 wounds on this one.
Cool. So he's down to 2? No, 3.
3,
yeah. You've got 6 wounds each, haven't you?
Don't have any dice over here.
We'll do it in a sec.
We'll do
the charge phase.
We know.
Blood Warriors. Getting an 8, that'll do just...
The favourite number!
Yes. And the Reavers will have to wait their turn by the looks of it, unless they roll obscenely high.
Well, I could go for these ogres over here that are waving and
No, they're
grunting.
outside of 12. I won't be able to make that. So they end up like so. Moving on up. The Blood Warriors will go next. I'm just going to measure... Where's the widget of dreams? Here it is.
Didn't you whip them?
I did, so they get
So it's
plus
an
3.
auto charge?
Yes, but I want to stay outside of 3.
Well, that can hurt you too.
Well, for the -1 to hit.
Ah.
So they get... so 9. So we'll measure 9 and I'll show you where those guys end up. So next, getting a 3. I mean, I can get into... I'm gonna charge because I want to just kind of lock you guys up. But that's how
You can still basically pile into the next one.
Yeah, exactly. And this is how the Blood Warriors ended up. So I think that's all my charges. So I'm going to swing. He's -1 to hit, so it's 5s across the board. I'm going to do the Blood Crushers first, the Mighty Skull Crushers.
Makes sense.
And the only reason I'm doing that, guys, is because he's -1 to hit because of the Wrath Axe.
Nice.
And it only doesn't affect Khorne units. So yeah, we'll...
What's the range on the -1?
3 inches.
Okay, so this one won't be affected.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
It'll be fine. Okay.
So we'll get some dice.
Unless
for
I
the Mighty
pile
Skull
in to be
Crushers.
within 3.
Yes.
LOL dice!
Yes. So I'll get some...
4.
Mighty Skull Crushers, 19 attacks from the guys on top because they were buffed with +1 attack. Not from anything, but their War Scroll was buffed.
Nice.
So 4s to hit. That was not great, but I don't care because I have more attacks. No reroll 1s or anything. I don't think so. And then wounding on 3s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds at -1.
5 up. Nice.
2 more wounds.
2 more
One's
wounds.
down to 1 wound.
This guy over here.
I'm just going to check the 18 attacks from the actual Juggernauts themselves, hitting on 3s. So let's get rid of the 1s, 2s. Nice.
There's a 2
there's
there.
2 there. Good spot. And then 3s to wound. So, not that one. 6 more wounds, no rend. 4 wounds.
Yeah, so this guy's dead, and then...
So 3 wounds goes, 3 wounds left on the next guy.
Yeah, that's how math works.
Yes. Okay, so the Stonehorn Beast Rider piling in, smacking into the Chaos Knights.
So this is going to be
hitting on 4s.
Go way up, yeah. 4s.
This is the big horns.
Yeah.
3 hits. Nice and average.
Good.
3. 2 wounds.
Yep.
-2. So I think I've got a 6 up save.
Yep.
So I failed both. That's 3 damage apiece. That's 2 dead. I'm going to take this guy and this guy. Next, Crushing Hooves. 1 attack.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
2s, no?
2s, yeah. Yeah, he's not
-1, yeah?
Yep.
5 up. Nope, fail it. 3, killed another one. Nicely done. That was a very good swing.
Some kicks on the top. 3 average. And 3 wounds. Bam.
No
No
rend.
rend.
4 up save. 1 wound. One's down to 2 wounds remaining.
I feel that was good. I feel that was worthy.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I'll swing back with the Blood Warriors.
Nice.
So 18 attacks from the normal attacks. They're still wholly within from the Secretor to gain +1 attack. So 18 attacks, hitting on 2s because they're killing Frenzy, re-rolling 1s because they're Gore Axes. So all hit, and I'm wounding on 4s, re-rolling because of the Bloodstoker, Whip to Fury. So let's take out the misses, or the non-wounds, I should say. I need them.
Oh, right, sorry.
Reroll. Alright, so let's force to wound. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds, no rends, a 4-up save.
Here's 6 of them.
Oh, 2 wounds go through so far.
And then another 6 of them. That was 12 overall.
Yeah, 12 overall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus a 2.
7.
He's
So
on
1 wound remaining.
He's left struggling, but you know, I'm surely when I do actually fight back with him, he'll just.
Oh, I've still got the Gorglaive to be fair.
Oh,
so 3 attacks.
See if the Gorgo can finish
4
him
attack,
off then.
+1 attack because of the Secretor. Hitting on 2s, not re-rolling 1s though. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of Whip to Fury. 4 more wounds at -1, so 5-up save. He should be dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. Cool. Blood type point, up to 2.
Nice lump sum of attacks there. Didn't seem to miss at all. So he just rolled however many
Well,
people.
2s re-rolling 1s.
Yeah. That's quite an overpowering unit there.
Oh yeah. I want to run 20.
You made me believe that I had 1 wound left,
Yeah.
and then
20,
you tricked me.
I want to run 20 of them, then whip them, and then do that, and it's just murder.
Yeah.
So who are you swinging back with? You've got those guys.
Yeah, just them.
Cool. So the Mornfang with Gargant Hackers swinging back into the Juggernauts. This is
Hit
the
twice.
Gargant Hackers.
Yeah, hit twice.
Yep. Wounds once. -1.
Yep.
Make my save.
God damn it.
Okay, now the Mornfang themselves.
Get 2 more dice. Roll it here.
Yep, okay. What are they?
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, -1 rend.
Nice.
So, yeah.
4.
They didn't charge, so yeah, 4.
-1. 5-up save. I make 2, take 2 wounds. One's down to 3 wounds remaining.
Warriors.
Yes. So I've got 11 attacks. I'm hitting on 3s. No rerolls because I've got Gore Fists. Pointless Fists. I added the bug dice there. Then I'm wounding on 4s. So we've got 4 wounds, no rend, on to the Mornfang Blood Warriors.
Yes.
2 more wounds.
He's surviving on 1.
Woo! Bloop. 1 wound remaining on
My
that.
captain there. I don't know why I put it on the captain. I think it was his next in line.
And then I think I've just got my Knights.
Just your knights. They're going to pile in and hit the Stonehorn.
Yes, they are. So I'll just do that. The Doom Knight hits on 3s with his glaive, and then the other guy hits on 4s. So that's 3 hits. Then they're wounding on 3s. That's 1 wound and -1. So 5-up save.
Nope.
Would be 2 damage, but half to 1. And then I've got 4 horse attacks. 4s and 4s. Missed, so that's fine.
Lol.
And then I think that is everything,
Yeah.
right?
So unit died here.
It did.
They need to take a bravery.
They do.
But it is your turn. You take a bravery first, which there are none to take.
None
So
to
I'll go
take.
straight on to the Beastclaw bravery check.
Yeah, I'm just going to check if I minus your bravery at all.
I hope not. So for the Mornfang, they are fine.
Good.
The 1 wound is actually on the piper.
Oh, fair enough.
Not the piper,
Yeah,
the,
not the channel, makes
musician.
sense.
So he's still got his pistol left.
Yes.
And it's over to Beastclaw Raiders. Bleast. We can't say
I
say the word
I
right.
gained 3 points, so I'm
Yeah.
up to 6.
You're up to 6.
Yeah.
So Beastclaw Raiders, turn 2.
Yeah.
Winter's Blessing.
Woo!
It's the damage things when I'm close. Yes, it matters.
Sure.
We'll double check the rules for this.
No,
but-
it's you roll a dice for each unit within, like in combat.
Yep.
And on a 6, they suffer D6 mortal
I'll
wounds.
roll
because
another
you-
6.
Yeah. you got
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
are you keeping it?
Yeah, I'll roll
Knights?
this one first. Nope.
Nope. Blood Warriors. Reroll that one. That's truly cocked. Yeah.
It is a 6.
How many mortal wounds onto the Blood Warriors?
2.
2. So 4. So 2 drop.
It's doubled? Oh, it's D6 mortal wounds, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's
yeah,
D6.
for a 6. Yeah.
And then,
Then
the,
the
blood
Skull
knights.
Crushers.
Yes.
1.
I think it's, I don't know if that's cocked. How do you do it? Measure a dice?
I
balance?
just whatever the facing is the most one. I consistent. It's a 1.
Okay. Just one on that one.
So let's have a look. Oh, they don't have their shield ability. Oh, no, they don't. Interesting. They don't have a shield ability. Cool. So one mortal wound. So down to 2. So Nick walks through movement phase, turn 2 for the Beast Claws.
He didn't move, he's in combat.
Yeah, indeed.
Yetis have run up to a hill because they saw a nice snowball. No, they just sort of reformed.
Yeah.
Hunkering down.
Yep.
These guys have kind of pulled back a little bit, so that makes the Reavers a little bit further charge.
Garrick's Reavers.
Otto has run over here and thought this is where he needs to smash.
Yep.
I didn't spend my command point, but that's like the only charge, so if I need to reroll it, he will.
You can still reroll it, yeah.
The dogs have done some weird conga line, because I need to get to that objective over
yeah,
there.
they're going to try and sneak back for this objective, which they could do. They are fast enough, kind of.
We have a birdie, we're going to use the birdie.
Oh yeah, on whom?
The birdie is going to try and hit this
The
guy.
Secretor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he is wounded, isn't he? He's
Yes, he
taken
is.
a wound, but
He
he's
has
removed
indeed.
the dice again. Obviously,
Hits my unit, it'll be
Reavers.
the Reavers, yeah, of course.
And
Reavers
then
did.
crossbow into
The Chaos Knights.
the Chaos Knights, which
Hits. Shouldn't have switched dice. Don't know why you did.
just a charge then. No other shooting. Oh no, we do have a shooting. We have a pistol. We have a pistol.
Yep, cool. Pistol into the Juggernauts, I assume.
Yeah. It
Mighty Skull Crush.
hit. It. Why do I roll a
Stop
wound?
changing dice!
Because of all these skulls I've left.
Probably nothing to do with it, but still.
Yeah, it's
Oh, well.
statistics,
Yeah.
really. Yeah, so he failed to shoot at point blank range. Why does he have a pistol? We don't know. Maybe it's just an ornament.
Weird. Okay, charge phase.
Yep.
So
Otto
is the only
charging
one.
in.
He's like a 4.
He's got a
A
9. He's
9,
going to go
that'll do it.
straight there.
So 9 inches. There you go. There's a 9
There he
inch
is. Look,
wall.
conveniently 9.
Doing it live. Perfect.
Boom.
D6 more wounds.
Smash. I'm going to be doing the D6 mortal wounds into the Juggernauts.
Yeah, of course, because then you within 1.
Come on.
3.
Yeah,
So that'll kill this one and put a wound on the next one along.
Yarp.
So down to 4 on this. Well, I'll film it on this mofo, and this guy dies. There we go. Cool. So who's swinging with first?
And... No.
So Otto is swinging into the.
He's not
mighty
swinging,
skull
he's
crushers.
smacking.
He's smacking with his spear. Cause,
Yep.
okay.
Well, no, he's not.
This is his spear, right?
Yeah.
Wounds
Yeah.
on a 3.
3.
It wounds. -1.
-1 rend.
Nope. 3
3
damage. So I'll do it at the end. So 3 damage in the pool.
D6 crushing hooves. Oh,
1.
God. It
Hits.
hit though.
It wounds.
didn't-
Yes, it does.
Yes, it did.
It wounds
Okay.
on 2s, right?
Yeah, it wounds.
-1.
Hold on. Yes, it does. Wounds on 2s.
-1, yeah?
Yes.
Yep, so failed.
D3.
For 2, so 5 damage in the pool.
Then 6. Stone horn.
Horny horns.
Horns. Horning. Oh.
So 4 hits.
We always know that it's the steed that does all
Oh,
the
of
work.
course it does. Yeah, absolutely. Reroll the
rerolling
ones.
For charging.
3. -2.
4. Oh, no, it's 3.
Yeah, I was going to say 3. -2. 6
Yep.
up. I make 1, so 6 more damage in the pool. Brings the grand total to 11 damage. And that's all his swings, isn't it? So I'll
Yes.
remove those models. He's going to punch and kick.
Even
which
though
you
he
get
failed to spear you, he will punch and kick his way to victory, which
3s and
hits
3s,
twice
isn't it? Yep.
and wins once.
Reroll the one?
Reroll. There's
No,
still a 1.
So 1.
Yeah,
Make my save.
nice.
Cool. So 11 wounds. We'll take some models off and show you how they look at the end of it.
Back with the Juggernauts.
Yeah, Skull Crushers. So they're so 10 attacks from the guys on top. Wait, it's 9. Yeah, 10 attacks hitting on 4s. No rerolls. Can never hit with the
That was
guys on
god
top.
awful.
That was
Even with an
awful.
extra attack.
1 wound, -1.
He takes it.
So 1.
He did!
1 damage in the pool, and
Yeah.
then the Juggernauts themselves all hit. That made up for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. No rend.
We've got 3 stab.
Yeah,
3.
man. Cool.
Save.
So just the 1
So it's
damage,
literally
but
just the
I
guy with
got rid
purple
of the
pants.
model. That was
Yeah,
the
that
point.
makes perfect sense. I will
I think
probably
it's
be
smart.
striking
It
with
makes
this
sense.
guy. Yeah, I've got the Blood Reavers, but if I go for the Blood Warriors, if I do go for the Blood Warriors, I'm going to be getting the attacks back.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think I need to Either way, I'll be taking the damage.
I'd go with the Stonehorn.
Yeah.
I've submitted those Knights of Dead because it was good that they stopped because this was the only valid target for them to charge.
And if I got that double
And
turn,
that's
it would have
really
just
good.
smashed through everything.
Because you half their damage, you half their charge bonus, so they kind of. It's good that you've done. Well, I had to do that, but yeah. So we'll swing back with this Stonehorn Beastlider. Right. So
11 wounds does not bracket him, so we have the
11
Major
wounds a
Stompy
lady.
Stomps from the Stonehorn's horns, hit on 4s.
2
Oh
hits.
dear God.
Just missed it, but there was 1 wound. -2, right?
Yes.
Whoop. 6 up. Made it.
Damn it.
No 3 damage.
Then Crushing Hooves.
Yes. 5 crushing hoof attacks. 2 missed. 3 wounds, because I think you are.
Yes.
Yes. 5 up save. Make 1 fail 2, so 2d3 damage. Oh, that kills them both. Stamped to death. Crushed under the hoof of that. That's disgustingly awesome. Okay, so my only one left is the Blood Warriors. So I'll pile them in tactically and get back to you.
These guys.
7 attacks from the Blood Warriors, hitting on 3s. No rerolls because they're terrible.
They don't need rerolls.
4s. 3 wounds though. No rend.
On Otto.
No. On the
Mornfang.
Mornfang.
That's fair enough.
3 wounds. Well,
Nice.
All right then.
Well, he sucked.
So 2 wounds left on him.
I will be striking back with him now. So, we'll just
who's
quick.
Yeah, we'll just do it.
Yeah.
Into
So
the
Gargant
Juggernauts.
Hacker. I don't know. He's got potential to kill those warriors
He can
off,
kill
but then they're
just all the
gonna.
warriors.
Then he's just gonna die to the warriors. So
The thing is, the Warriors are tying up Otto. If you get a double turn, he's staying there.
yep. So we'll do the Mornfang first. And
Okay.
everything's going into the warriors
How
on
many attacks does the
foot.
Mornfang have? 4?
4.
Nice. Okay.
4s.
Are you sure it's 4s? For some reason, I think they're 3s.
Nice 4. Let's look at the thing. Do. Yeah, Mornfang 4
that's
attacks.
cool. For some reason, I thought it was 3s.
So 2 hit.
Yep.
3s to wound. That's
1
per
wound.
usual. 1.
So on the Blood Warriors, 4 up save. Nope.
Nope.
1 takes a wound.
And then the Gargant Hacker, which is probably going to fail. Oh,
1 hit.
1 hit.
Hey,
Yay!
wounds -1. 5 up
Yes.
save.
Damn it.
Oh, it's a 6. Take a mortal wound.
So he's left on 2.
No, 1. Because I just done another mortal wound to him.
He only
You
takes
saved
3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've got 6 wounds. You have 6 wounds, not 5.
Yeah, the
That's
big
my bad.
fatties.
I just want to cheat all the time.
All the
That's what I
time.
want to do. I just want to cheat.
That's what his channel's for. So that's that. We have Battle Shock maybe for the Juggernauts.
Yes, absolutely. They're bravery 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lost 3. Fine. The bravery 8 is at the banner, by the way.
So-
These guys lost 2.
Oh, they lost 3.
Yeah.
Only 3 this time.
Yeah, there's only a unit of 6.
Oh right, okay.
The Blood Warriors lost 2. Bravery 6, so they're absolutely fine. I'm going to double check that though for you guys, because I don't want to get anything wrong, even though I probably already have. Yeah, Bravery 6.
Damn it! Because if you would have fled, 1 more would have fled from the raiding
I know,
banner.
Yeah.
If only.
One of these has 1 wound left as well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Probably, I don't know, this guy.
Jeremy over here.
Jeremy.
Right. So
And
anything
I think I
else?
lost the Blood Reaver. So I'll roll it on a 6. No, fine.
That's fine. So
Roll
going
on.
to the second.
Oh, you score 3 points as well. You're up to 6-2.
I do,
And you're
I'm
just
not.
out of range.
I'm just out. I couldn't pile in either because you swung with your. So maybe if I
I
would
was
have.
in base contact with 2.
Oh yeah, because you
Yeah.
piled in after me. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of need this rolling to see if this stays around to be an
Rathax.
annoyance.
On a 5. Oh, actually, there is a rule. If I'm within 8 of the Slaughter Priest, I get +1 to the roll
To maintain it.
to maintain it. Oh yeah, that's 6. So yes, I'm in range. So it's on a 4+. It stays.
Great.
No, it does not.
That's
it,
still a 1.
It disappears.
Fantastic. I can now do things.
Potentially. Now priority.
Let's roll.
Oh,
Got a 5.
I need a 5+. I got a 5. I win ties.
See that, guys?
Oh yeah.
You see that? You
Khorne
won
wants
ties.
it. Khorne, turn 3. Right, so, there's a couple of things I'm doing. At the start of the hero phase, there's 2 things I want to do. Right? And I choose the order because it's my turn. So first of all, I'm going to spend my 3 Blood Tide points
Oh dear.
and go down to 0, and I'm going to give Murderlust on this unit of Blood Warriors.
What does that do?
That means I can make either a normal move or a charge move if I'm with 12, or a normal move. So I'm going to make a normal move. And I want to get to wholly within 8 for the start of the movement phase, so I can whip them again. So they're just going to move, and they're also going to shuffle back. Oops, they're not going to run. He's going to go into there. So now they're wholly within 8. So at the start of their charge phase, I can whip them, right?
Right.
So next, I'm going to see if I can summon my Judgment of Khorne, my 5+. I get to re-roll it because of the Skull Altar. I get it.
God damn it.
So now I've measured it, so I can plop the
Wholly within 8, isn't it?
Wholly within 8, so it's going to go straight there, and then it's going to move 8. So it's going to move to there, and then on a 2-up, do D6 more wounds to this fella.
Great.
Yes, you take 1 mortal wound because you half it.
Going down to 10.
And then, so now we'll move on. That's the start of the hero phase stuff.
Will maybe do some movement and be back?
No, Prez.
Oh,
So I'm
right,
going to
sorry.
Killing Frenzy. Nope, but I get to re-roll because of the Skull Altar. No. So then I'm going to do Blood Boil. Yes, so D6 mortal wounds onto the Stonehorn. So 2 mortal wounds because you half it.
Goes down to 8. So you can summon this.
Yep, and do Prez.
Do a prayer that buffs what was it, the movement?
No, that was Blood Tithe.
Okay.
Killing Frenzy +1 to hit, but I didn't get it off.
Right.
And then I did Blood Bowl, it's an 8 prayer.
So that's almost 3 prayers.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I pay the points for it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because that's not free.
What about the innate one? You've got 2 innate ones, and then you choose one, which
Yes,
is the
correct.
one that's +1 to hit.
Correct.
And then this is separate, like an endless spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. So now start the movement phase. He's going to whip the Blood Warriors as per my tactic, and this guy is going to whip because it ends till it's.
So who can you whip? Everyone but Juggernauts, basically.
No, I can whip anyone, any more. It might be Khorne, it might just be mortals. Not sure.
Okay.
Anyone. It's just the you're thinking of the command ability that I can run and charge.
Okay.
It's just Blood Warriors and Reavers. So I'm going to whip. I think I'm going to whip these Reavers. Oh no, actually no, they're not. Those ones aren't wholly with an 8. So I will whip. I'm going to whip the Mighty Lord of Khorne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then we'll be back at the end of movement.
Actually, that objective.
Yep. Bloodstoker's moved, same with Skullgrinder, same with the whipped Mighty Lord of Khorne. Reavers have just pushed forward, same with Garrick's Reavers.
Blobbed it
Same
up.
over here. Secretor ran, Reavers moved forward. These guys have moved forward to threaten this Stonehorn. Bloodstoker has moved forward. I'm going to run him actually. Just so I can whip them next turn if needed. And yeah, I think the Sword Priest is going to say, sit there chanting like he does.
Like a madman.
Like a madman. So we're going to go on to some charges. So I'll do the Mighty Lord of Khorne first.
Great.
I'm going to spend a command point so I can reroll charges because I want to get him to have big numbies.
Do you have to do that at the start?
At the start of the cart charge phase. Correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was you just reroll charge. You spend.
That's his command ability.
Oh.
It's a bubble of it.
So it's like.
It's like his, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
So I'm going to charge with the Skullgrinder first.
Nice.
Getting a 5 should get me into where I want to be, just in there.
Nice. In the pocket. Flail me.
So then I'm going to do the Mighty Lord of Khorne. Getting 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes!
Cool.
General fight!
Great. With the world-ending axe, where you just get to zoom
Reality
out.
splitting axe, yeah.
And what you got to do? Roll under my wounds or something.
No, just roll 5+.
Great, great. That's going to be so much fun.
If it goes through.
Hmm.
It's a 1 in 3 chance. Who makes 5+? I do, apparently.
Yeah, you do, and 6s as well with your.
Blood Warriors.
Yes.
Getting +3, getting a 9.
Yeah.
So I want to stay wholly within 16, so the furthest model can get round here. And then the rest.
Right, tucked round, nice behind there. Cool.
So-
Cool. I'm -1 to hit, which is just fantastic. Seems like you've got everything going for you, really. -1 to
Apparently.
hit, +1 to hit for the U, and I'm just slumming it, you know?
You are slumming it. as
Slumming it
were.
around. I've got some wolves over here that'll do literally nothing to your army. Maybe each one.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going straight into combat. It's got to be the Mighty Lord of Khorne first.
It probably, should be, yeah.
Because it's awesome. It's got to be done.
And if he gets a reality splitting axe and he goes, then I may just concede because of broken
Understandable.
weapons.
It's not broken, but yeah. fine
Seems a
with
little bit
that.
broken
It's
to
not.
just end a 13 wound character that halves all damage done to him.
Yeah, funny that.
Yeah. How do I kill you? Or just But so I'm not immune to rend, so basically I've just not got to roll a 1 or a 2, you know?
Correct. Who rolls 1s and 2s?
Me? See these dice, people? These are skulls. That means it's a 1. That's what I roll often.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s. So 2 hits. This is really your reality splitting axe. Winning on 3s. 2 wounds. You ignore the rend, sir.
Let's have a look. Well
so
done.
1 goes through 4. 4 wounds because I get +1 because of my command trait. So 2 wounds because you half it.
Yep, and then you roll a dice.
Not yet. It's at the end of the combat phase, I believe.
This is going to be put on an 8. And then tapping noises.
Oh wait, hang on. The end of any phase. At the end, what? At the end of any phase, in that phase. Okay. Fine.
So he took how many wounds?
2.
So
then 4 attacks from a dog, hitting on 3s. 4 hits, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, no rend. 3 up save. Not that you care.
Ah, there's another one.
1 more wound. And now over to your pick.
And when do you roll for the reality spitting axe?
At the end of the phase.
End of every phase.
No, in which he caused wounds with it. So if I caused wounds with the axe in the shooting phase, you'd roll at the end of that phase.
Okay. Kind of need to kill this guy, guys, but I also want to... I know the warriors can do stuff and they can pile in and do stuff to me. But so the reality spitting axe is rolled at the end of the phase.
Correct.
So I'll still get to attack before I ignore existence.
Absolutely.
So I think we're going to strike with over here, see what we can do to some clummering Beastclaw Rider, although he is pretty alone. If I go here, you're just going to swing loads and get a load. That's a lot of attacks I need to... Yeah, I think I should utilise this and see what I can try and get.
That's fair.
Because the damage output is still pretty high if I can actually hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so we'll swing back with wound on 3s. So, the Stonehorn Beast Riders, so the horns, 5 attacks now because he's taken 4 wounds.
Yeah, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. 1 hit.
1 hit. Wounding on...
Doesn't wound.
Then we've got punches and kicks.
Oh yeah, punches and kicks.
Just 5s.
2 hits. And 4s. 2 wounds. 4 up save.
Gifted.
Both saved.
How annoying.
Yes.
And...
Crushing hooves. 2 attacks.
2. Hitting on 4s. Normally 3s.
Hey, look at that.
Nice.
2 wounds.
2 minus 1.
I saved both.
Well, there you go, people. That's what you get. All or nothing.
Yes. So I will swing back. Let me have a think. Probably with the Skull Grinder, actually. Let's just try and take you out.
Hello.
Skull Grinder. His first outing because I painted him up yesterday. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds, -1. Get anviled.
Yep.
6 damage, dead. Blood Tithe point. Back up to 1. So we're going to pile in Otto. Nick didn't think he'd be able to move away from this guy, but I said to him he can, because he only has to stay as close or close to the model he's closest to.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pile in 3 inches around like this way.
Sweet.
And move the whole base.
So you only get 1 Blood Warrior instead of 2 in, basically.
Yeah,
it
and it also
that.
means I'm in range of this.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
Even though he's not looking, he's still putting all of his attacks into the Mighty Lord of
Yes,
Khorne.
let's do it. So you've taken 2 wounds. I don't think you're...
It doesn't bracket me because I have 13. Yeah, it's like a weird...
It's 4, isn't it, you need to take to get bracketed?
Yeah, 4 to bracket him because he's got an extra wound.
That's right. What's first?
The spear. We'll go down the list.
Okay.
Spear first. Oh my god, guys!
Look at that roll.
It's just horrible.
Okay, next.
That
was awful.
Stonehorn.
General fight, by the way. It's awesome. Khorne. General fight. Hey, that was better. 2.
Yes.
So minus 2.
Oh no, yeah.
Minus 2 rend, but I ignore it because of my Throne Bearer's Talk, I think it's called. I take 1, so 3 damage.
Yep.
Cool, next.
Punches and kicks. Oh god, dropping dice is 1.
Made it.
And lastly, the crushing hooves.
4 crushing hoofs.
Can I actually kill you if you fail a save?
Yeah, absolutely. 1 hits. I'm not filming the dice because I'm an inbred.
Yeah, it is wounds.
Yeah. Wounds. Saved it.
So if you die at the end of the phase, you can't do reality split axe.
Yeah, no, you've been allocated wounds. I'm rolling for that either way.
Okay, so yeah. Otto's probably going to die, guys.
So we'll roll for the... we'll do the Blood Warriors, pile them in and get a load of dice.
Guys, only 15 attacks.
Well, before the Gorglaive, yeah. So hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Because he's wholly within 12 and objective. Is that what you're rolling?
No. That's
Oh.
that's roll to wound wholly within
Okay.
12. This is because they're twin Goraxes.
Twin Goraxes, of course.
So
My
let's
mistake.
get rid of them.
Finally, some misses.
Then wounding on 4s, rerolling because of Whip to Fury. Rerolling. God, I love the Bloodstoker. So we've got 3, 6, 9 wounds, no rend, sir.
I have 9 dice. Point.
Perfect.
So, no rend. 4 up. That's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, what?
That's 6.
3.
I can't
that's
count.
6, yeah.
So 2 left. Let's see if the Gorglaive finishes him off.
Hitting on 3s, oh dear.
Yeah, exactly.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling, thank God. Okay, notably, if I hadn't have buffed them with Whip to Fury, because they're wholly within 12 and objective, because they're Goretide, they get to re-roll 1s to wound.
Nice.
Just so you're aware. So 3 wounds, -1. Oh, he's alive with 1 wound because you're half the damage.
Yes. He's already attacked this turn, so
Yes.
interesting.
So then I've only got my Blood Warriors over here.
Just the Blood Warriors. They're gonna wobble in.
So 1, maybe 2. Yeah, 2 will get in, and the rest will just fanny about behind them. Like
And
so.
these are now out of combat.
They are. So the champion and normal guy. All hits. 4s to wound. 1 wound, no rend. 3 up save.
Yay!
Hey, you got it. Nick, you know what time it is?
It's time
It's the end of the phase.
for Phil to roll a 5.
It's the end of the phase. I'm so
Go
happy.
on, roll it up for me. If you're sensing the depression, guys, yeah, it's just the fact of reality splitting axe destroying a Stonehorn, which is meant to be a hardy model and doesn't ignore any insta death. So this is going to be pretty savage for me, saying that this is.
Points, to be fair. He's
Yeah,
not a huge
but
champ.
like 420 points that could literally just die to
Yeah,
a 5
anyway.
up.
Are you
Roll
ready?
that
Are you
5,
ready?
sir.
Are you ready? Yes, you're dead.
Yep, see, there you go, guys. That's how much fun can be ruined.
Reality, my general just.
So your general is how many points?
140.
140.
140 points.
I think it just feels really good at rolling 5s and 6s.
I am. I'm an orc at heart.
Yeah. So goodbye, Otto. It was fun.
Blood type.
He gets a blood type point as well. Just
I
add
do.
insult to injury,
Okay,
and then
let's
it's
be honest, guys. My rolls have been insanely good this game.
yeah.
Yours have been average. Mine have been good.
The 6 to stop me from getting double turn was huge over here.
So we'll be right back with Battle Shock.
Shock time for Khorne
No Battle Shock to take.
because I didn't kill anything.
But I do gain 3 points. Bam, bam, bam.
Yes.
For holding, and we're going on to Beastclaw Raiders turn 3.
Nice.
Can you bring it back?
We'll roll Forever Winter's Blessing quickly.
Oh, yeah,
Not that it's
we'll
really
do that.
going to
Well,
make
you might
it.
as well, because that's the only thing in the command
Yeah.
phase now, isn't it?
It's a 1.
Reroll save rolls. are
Reroll
one.
save rolls a 1.
Do you want to keep that? or
I
would you
can't
like
re-roll
to-
it because I don't have a commander
Good
anymore.
point. Good
Thanks
point.
for
Rubbing that.
At least this guy's on 1 wound. I wonder who I'll be striking with first. So I think it's just fling some stuff
Back
at
to the
you.
movement phase, isn't it,
Yeah.
really?
See where we get to.
Yep.
See if we can give you any more blood tithe points.
Please. Nick, run us through movement phase for
The
ogres.
dogs have decided that
It's turn 3, right? Sorry to interrupt. Yeah. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Sorry.
Round 3.
The dogs.
Is it round 3? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, round
Yeah,
3.
it's round 3.
Dogs have just come. Sorry, the Frost Sabers have just come up, and they're going to charge these guys. We'll see what they get anyway.
I prefer them over the sabers. The model, that is.
Yeah. Then we've got some ogres. They've sort of going to clog up this entrance here
Yep.
to this objective, defending it against these reavers.
Mhm.
And maybe the Mighty Lord of Khorne's going to come over and splat the slew for a few, but who cares?
Yep. Moving over.
Yetis, they've jumped out. They're going to do some stuff now.
Woo!
This guy's partying hard.
He's loving it. Look at his rave sticks.
The only thing with multiple combats this turn
Is who to pick first.
Staying without 3.
We know you're within 10.
So, and I've got to stay outside of 3 of this.
Yeah, so that's going to be difficult.
So that's fine.
That Rathat, it's only 60 points. I feel like it should be more.
No, 60 points sounds about right. For
Really? I think
for
it
a
should be
decent
maybe
endless spell.
100. But, I don't
It's the
know.
fact that you can do a judgment and then you can still do 2.
Well, you're
two
an 8
prayers.
and the prayer
Yeah.
you picked, yeah.
So I think like maybe if it was.
I will
like-
double check that though, just to make sure they didn't change that. Because I haven't double checked that, but
Okay.
we'll see anyway. Anyway, shooting.
Yes, a bird at the
And
like, I haven't.
this guy is on 5 4
He's on
wounds.
5.
4
But we're
wounds.
going to go for the blood secretor.
Okay,
So,
I'll
yeah.
pick the Reavers in front there as
Yep.
the other target.
So he takes a mortal wound.
Down to 4 remaining from the
Crossbow into the warriors.
Yes, of course.
Misses.
Misses. So we'll be back with some charging in a second. Charge phase, Yetis bounding in. A 3. I mean, you're within 6, so you can spend a. Wait, he's not a hero, is he?
No. 3 gets me in.
Within half an inch? No, it does not. But you're within 6, so
So I get to.
you get to pile an attack anyway.
Does that count as a charge?
No. No, so you won't get your reroll ones.
But I
But
do
you-
get to pile in 6 inches.
Yes, because you are counted in combat. So who are you attacking with first, dude? Before you do any piling, because if you move those models, you're declaring them as your first unit to strike with. So be careful. Are there any other charges? Are these guys charging, or are they just going to be in the way? And what about the dogs
You
as
can't
well?
move away from me, so it's literally just
No,
me
absolutely
going
not.
point. Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll charge the ogres in.
Yep, ogres charging. 4 inches, that's enough to get them in. Smash into the front lines. Do you have like an ogre charge, or is it just reroll ones to charge?
It used to be as fancy. I will double check, but I don't think there is.
Well, we'll check in a minute. Let's roll for the dogs if they're charging.
Oh Christ, are they charging? I don't
Are they charging?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. A 6 should get them in. Well, I've got a 6-inch rule here. Yes, they will get in. So we'll show you how everything ends up. So the Beast Rider going first. 1 wound left. Con.
Horns on 5s. Nope.
Okay.
Punches and kicks on 5s.
1.
He kicks you.
Wounds. Oh, does he? Yes, he does. 1 wound down. So 1 damage in the pool.
D6.
3.
3 is good enough.
What are they?
Normally hit on 3s,
Yeah.
but not hitting on 4s now because of the judgment. 2 hits.
Nice.
Wounding on
Probably
4s. 1.
1 and -1. 5 up. I make it. So 1 wound. So 1 Blood Warrior is down to a single wound remaining.
All he did, folks.
That's all he did. So I will pile in with the Juggernauts, I think, next. So 2 have managed to pile in to make it into the Sabres. So I've got 7 attacks, hitting on 4s. Better, guys, better. Wounding on 3s. So that is 2 wounds at -1. Do you have a save?
6.
So -1.
So 2 wounds.
So 1 dies.
Yeah,
so
one pop
2
dies.
damage in the pool.
Yep.
Then 6 Juggernaut attacks, hitting on 3s. 3 missed. Wounding on 3s. 3 more wounds, no rend. So 3 6-up saves.
Here's 2.
Okay,
And the last one.
cool.
No.
So,
So 1 and 1's on
so
1.
5 damage. So that's 2 dead and 1 takes a wound.
That's the all wounds. Okay, and then we'll be back with Yetis piling
or
in.
Yetis, yeah.
Yetis piling in.
Yep, because they're within 6.
He's piling in. So 2 are going to swing into Garrick's Reavers, and 1, 2, 3. A lot. Wait, he can't. Yeah. Then he can't reach. What's their reach?
1 inch.
Okay,
it has
so
to be-
3 into Garrick's Reavers.
Sorry, I didn't know where Garrett's Reavers are.
Just the bases, basically.
So 3 attacks each, so 9 attacks into Garrett's Reavers.
Yep, you're outside of 3 of the thing, so hitting on 4s. Dead, blood type point. Garrick Reavers fall. I do gain a blood type point, back up to 3.
And then the other 3 Yetis.
Yes.
Doing better, guys. Frosty weapons. Don't count as charging,
So
so
8.
reroll ones.
So another 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 8 there. Another blood type point.
Nice.
4 Blood Reavers attack. They're not wholly within 16, so they're not getting their bonuses. So 4s to hit. 3 hits still. 4s to wound. 1 wound. No rend on the ogres.
No.
I assume they don't have a 2-up save, so 1 wound down on those ogres.
I believe they're 4 wounds each. I think they're the same stats.
So you've got the ogres or the wolves left. So who are you going to do?
Just do the ogres,
Do the
because
ogres?
nothing else can hit the walls.
Yeah,
and
fair
nothing
enough.
else
You can get a 4th one in there, easy.
What, here?
Yeah. So move that one around, and then yeah, we go. Boop. So 4 ogres. Go. So 4 ogre attacks.
So,
4s to hit.
12 attacks plus 1 for the
Oh,
champion.
then we're going to knock on the door. Hang on. Oh no.
Hit on 4s.
Oh, he's going to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's rubbish, guys. well.
4 wounds.
Yep.
Any rend?
No.
3, so 6 damage.
Yarp.
So I'll take that one. So 1, 3, 6. There we go.
Nice.
Boop. Dead. Then we're back with my choice, which is I think it's only the Blood Warriors, isn't it?
Yes.
If I'm still in range swing, I haven't opted not to pile in to stay wholly within 16 of the Secretor to get +1
Why
attack.
would you want to be within 16 of the Secretor, Phil?
To get +1 attack. So I've got a lot of dice, I'll just roll them here. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. But when you don't roll any 1s, what's there to re-roll?
What we can do is we can remove this model with
4
1 wound.
misses, and now he's got 1 wound
Doesn't
apparently.
need to roll, but we're rolling for you guys on the internet. Yeah.
Do I not need to roll?
No, he's
I
got
need
1
to
wound
roll.
left.
I don't care. Last to my next movement phase, by the way, folks. The Bloodstoker's Whip to Fury.
Yep.
3, 6, 9 wounds. Roll 3 dice and see if you fail one. Nope, roll 3 more. He's dead. Okay, there we go. Blood Tithe point, up to 4 Blood Tithe points.
Removed.
Good stuff.
And then the last attack of the day will be the wolves.
Yes,
They're going
the
to chomp
sabres.
in. We've lost 2 so far, so they're a bit bitey, but you know, whatever.
The 4 saber attacks.
I'm not going to really pile in. Maybe pile in like this.
A
I
smidge,
guess.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't
You don't need
actually
to. You don't
make
need
2,
to.
So
Nope.
4s.
Okay.
A mighty 4 wolf attack hits.
Wounding on 3s, I assume.
Wounding
Re-rolling
on 3s, that
ones.
is correct.
Okay. Any rend?
1.
Oh, okay. 5 up. I made it. Well, there we go. There we go, folks. The Sabres did absolutely sweet FA.
So, yeah. Let's
well,
roll some
end
battle
of the
shots.
round, you gain 3 points because you're still holding all 3 of yours.
I do.
Going into round 4, I need to roll for my endless judgment. It stays, so it's going to move and smack you in the face in my hero phase. So we'll roll for the turn. I win ties.
I will concede. So, just to clarify, folks.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Not salty at all. Salty about Otto.
Yeah.
Not salty about the game.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Khorne has been buffed a lot.
Let's walk through what I'd do. So, first things first. He'd go something like akin to hit. So he'd go 2 up for D3, 2 mortal wounds, 2 up, yep, so that's 4 mortal wounds. That'd be a dead dude,
That'll be a dead Yeti.
right? And then -1 to hit. Then I'd blood boil, rerollable, hits for 3 more mortal wounds.
Yep. That's basically another Yeti dead.
Yeah, effectively. I'd buff the crap out of them, they'd wipe them out.
Or they could go for the objective. I mean,
Or they could go for the objective. I'd whip to fury them maybe. I'd spend...
these warriors...
Okay, so let's walk through. I'll spend 3 points. I'll move them back to be wholly within 8 of this guy again, right? Then I'd give them +3 to move.
Is that what you do with your blood tithe now, instead of summoning?
You can do both, but I thought this time I'm not going to summon.
Yeah,
I thought I'm not going to
really
summon and
interesting
just.
technique about
I
the
thought
whole-
I'd just play no summons, just blood tide table, and the Murderlust has been great. But I'd give them +3 to run and charge, and then what I'd do is I'd run them, make it a 6, so they're going 5 +6, 11 +3.
Over the other side of the board to get the objective.
Would they even make it though? Actually,
So they're wholly within 8. So we'll say that they're there.
so this is the top guy.
Yep.
This guy's the
So you
furthest
go
guy.
your 6, plus your 3,
Yeah.
and then
+5.
Plus 5.
Oh, I'd be in range.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you'd be in range.
I'd be in
yeah,
range.
just
So I'd burn that objective for D3.
Yep. Then,
I'd focus on the Yetis and hopefully kill them
yeah,
off.
there's, like, you've got some heroes here. There's only,
These
like, 4
these
Yetis
guys
left.
would go over there and claim that objective. So
Yeah.
that's 2D3 I'll be getting. And hell, just rolling that, three extra objectives. I'd get 6 objective points at the end of my turn. The max you could get at the end of turn 4. You might be able to get this one.
Yeah. So the not gaining the double toe with the beast claws after.
Well, dude, actually thinking about it, you could claim this one.
What, with the 4 Yetis?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to claim this one.
No. And like the wolves already lost
And you wouldn't
there.
be able to claim that one. And then I'll eventually... I mean, I can see why you concede. I don't think it's a lost game, but yeah, I can see why.
It's like there's not many units left. I mean, you need units to capture
Yeah,
objectives.
yeah, but I mean, I think you're not having much faith in them. But looking at it...
Oh no, I completely trust the Yetis.
Oh, yeah, no, what I'm saying is to see through the game, because I only rolled a 3 on... a 3 extra points for burning 2 of your objectives. plus them, but then you'd only get 1 plus D3. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Now I get it. Left-handed handshake. Whoop. Good game, sir.
Reality spreading axe is a little bit broke.
It's not broken. I'm going to fight it to the death. He's just salty.
Salty for a 10 wound character.
But that is...
Was it triple your points?
Yeah, man. Well, again, you put things with 2 wounds, it doesn't matter.
But I needed to know, to be honest, the reason why I sent Otto over there, obviously I didn't know he'd whip the hell out of the Lord and fling him across the battlefield.
Yeah.
But needed to get rid of these guys, and I knew that Lord would do that. The Mournfang suffered heavily. I mean, obviously your heavy cavalry are, like, what, 20 points higher?
Something like that, yeah.
Per 3.
Yeah.
So I have an extra wound, but...
Extra 3 wounds, technically. 3 models.
Yeah, an extra 3.
Oh, no, 2 models, 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
But you buy 3, so you get 15.
Yeah.
For
That's true.
180.
That's true.
I buy for 2.
For 12, yeah. You're right. You are right.
But obviously, new books.
Yeah.
Buff the hell out of things.
Absolutely.
New fleshy
what we'll do,
book.
we'll set up the camera.
Yeah, do a little
and
post-game.
we'll chat about it. But it is a Khorne victory, so yes, Blades of Khorne. I feel good. The Goretide pulled through again. Who wins in the end? Khorne wins. So that's the end of the game. Khorne victory. Why do I do that?
You keep doing that. I think it's like
just
a thing.
I think it's more of like a cut. So like for like filming purposes, even though I
kind of like
don't know,
what my
I don't know
Frostwall
shit
was gonna
about
do.
filming. By the way, I don't know shit.
That's what he
about
did.
filming.
He only punched and kicked his way to victory, and then still didn't even get a victory.
Yeah. So Khorne wins.
He left the spirit home today.
Yeah, he really did. He like threw the end of it at me, and that's about it for the 1 wound he did.
Out of
Or
8
3,
attacks,
technically.
1 hit.
Because my Mighty Lord of Khorne was down to 3 wounds, we just didn't mark it.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, because remember 1 did get through, didn't it? One of the horns or the spear attacks got through. Or did it? I can't even remember. Wouldn't have made a difference. He just... But yeah, that's it. So, I love the new Khorne book. I love the Goretide.
I think it's good.
It's cool.
Obviously, I felt today was a little bit... It did go... The dice rolled heavily in Phil's favour,
This
shall we
is
say.
great. This thing is
That's
amazing.
annoying.
60 points. It can do a potential of D3 plus D6 more wounds, and it's a -1 to hit.
Yeah, so the -1 to
So
hit, but it's
good.
the enemy model is a -1 to hit. So it's like the Sylvaneth in their words.
Actually, let me have a look, mate. No, it's it bestows you -1 to hit.
What, with a range rate of 8 inches?
No, 3 inches, the -1 to hit.
So the unit's got to be within 3. Okay, so they basically, because there's an axe flying around, I'm distracted.
Yeah. By units within 3 of this model. So it's not even models within 3, it's with units. So if you've got 1 model in a unit of 20 near it, that whole unit's -1 to hit.
No, it doesn't affect Khorne because they're used to throwing axes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, big unit of 10 warriors, all the rerolls, all the buffs.
The buff to the Stoker to give him reroll all wounds is amazing. Plus with the Killing Frenzy, may have gone with Bronzed Flesh instead, just to buff maybe the Blood Warriors to get a 3-up save. But I liked Killing Frenzy a bit more to be a bit more just aggressive, which seemed to work. When you've got, well, okay, that was a unit of 10, but imagine a unit of 20 with 3 attacks each, hitting on 2s with Killing Frenzy, re-rolling 1s because of Twin Gore Axes, then 4s to wound, re-rolling. Awesome.
Stacks, lots and lots of stacks. So obviously armies.
I love that
when you're playing a game with just dice on your side. And you've just got dice on your side, so like I'm playing against your unit, you're playing against my unit. There's no buffs, there's no abilities. It's basic. That's fair. But I feel so with the new books coming out, like Flesh Eater Court's the same. The Flesh Eater Courts maybe versus Khorne, they're level pegging at the moment. They've both had like how would you describe like the Gorekin and like the Gristle. They're like houses.
Yeah.
So houses,
lodges,
have
tribes.
Yeah, tribes and whatever. And I think they're going to do that with all of them. And I'm actually really hyped to see what they'll do with the army lists.
Yeah.
Because it's bringing a whole new like addition to Age of Sigmar, 2nd edition.
Yep.
Maybe even pushing it further towards 3rd. But I think releasing them in the slow sort of this army gets buffed, and you're thinking Seraphim hasn't had an update in a long time.
But they're still strong.
They are still strong. They are, and with FAQs, it's still good. And obviously, I think it's in the think tank. So
yeah, I mean, they have to do it that way. They can't divert so many resources just to get a load of books out like they did 40k. Because you saw what happened with it. The first Space Marine Grey Knight books and the Chaos books were garbage because they were trying to get them all out at once after another.
I think they were trying to do too much, and now they're, rather than splitting armies up and
they're
releasing...
coming back together again.
Yeah, so I think they're going with the right thing. Splitting up like Space Marines and setting into different factions, yeah, okay.
But that's in one book, 'cause it's
yeah.
like the lodges, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different chapters. I don't know why we're talking about Space Marines, but yes, you're right, 100%.
Because, you know, Sigmarites.
Yeah, well, not that we play them.
No, we don't. But yeah, so Beastclaws do suffer a little bit with the no buffs. So Destruction has the... It doesn't hit very well, but when it hits hard. And like Chaos has like they're quite elite troops, but there's not many of them.
Can be. They've got Chaos have always had a good mix.
Yeah,
you've got bog standard, and you've got
your mortals, you've got your demons, and maybe the demons are a little bit flimsy, but they
hit hard. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Basically, it does take a while for things to even out.
Of course it does.
So
I don't like. Okay, I'm going to put this out here because I know what Nick's saying. I completely understand. Yeah, there's definitely there's a power creep between like first edition books that with allegiance and then second edition books, 100%. But if you had got that turn, it would have been a different game. Absolutely.
Two stone ones
you failed your charges first turn.
Yep.
Due to like maybe some of it was me playing back a little bit, but then obviously rolling below average for your rolls, and the re-rolls not helping. But if you'd got that second turn, it would have been a different game. And the dice were with me, man. You can't deny that.
So the judgment obviously was a pain in my ass this game.
Loved it.
Minus to hit, so I mean Destruction's already suffering on hitting on a level field of a 4 up. Hitting on 5s with stuff basically means that he's just sat there being chipped away. Yeah.
I can hit on 5s.
You just roll 5s and 6s all day, mate.
Yeah,
I wish you roll more 5s and 6s on your
not when I'm hitting with something that hits on 3s, then I'll just miss.
Yeah.
It has to hit on 4s and 5s, then I can hit like a beast.
But I mean, I did enjoy the game, and it's been a while since I've been able to film.
Yeah, it's been a while for me actually, a little bit. Well,
but yeah, so let us know what you think about
Khorne book.
Yes. And Flesh Eater Corps. That's what I'll be showing.
Not that we showed that at all, but we will show that at some point. But yeah, I love the new Khorne book. You'll be definitely seeing a lot more from either the demons and the other. I'll try all more. I'll try all the tribes out because the Reapers of Vengeance are good with choreographs. Just so happens I've got 2 unpainted choreographs and 1 already. So
you've got 4.
I've got 3. I've got 3 choreographs. So you'll see more Khorne stuff. I really enjoyed this battle report, partly because I crushed Beastclaw, which is always a good feeling.
Yeah.
But then partly because it's just a really good book, in my opinion. So if you did like everything you saw here, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon below so you can get the latest updates from when we're posting videos. We post generally about once a week because it's unsustainable to do more. It just is, unfortunately. I'd love to do this full time, but I can't. It's not financially feasible. We ran out of batteries, but all we wanted to say just for this last little clip is happy wargaming, guys.
Yeah, happy wargaming.
Peace.
Bye.